After the rain-plagued 24 hours of Daytona, the NASCAR Cup Series field is back in action for the first mile-and-a-half race of the season, what some would consider the unofficial start to this racing season, the Pennzoil 400 from the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And today here on KEMMO on YouTube, we're going to take a look at what to expect from round number 2 of the NASCAR Cup Series season, 400 miles of racing action from the Sin City. Let's take a look at your point standings with 25 races until the playoffs as the field left Daytona. At the top of the standings, driving car number 11, he picked up his third Daytona 500 win. That's Denny Hamlin, who also has one stage win, leaving him 26 points above the cut line with those 6 bonus playoff points as well. Second in points is the driver to number 12, Ryan Blaney, who finds himself 18 points ahead of the cut line heading into Las Vegas. And whereas the fourth, Kevin Harvick, is hot on his tail with a 14-point lead over the cut. And it's the number 17 of Chris Buescher, the Roush Fenway Racing driver, has a 13-point lead on the cut line. And in the number 6, Ryan Newman, who's missing this week after being hospitalized after a crash on the final lap of the Daytona 500. Newman sits plus 11 over the cut line, but he's going to need to get a waiver once he comes back to the seat. Then for the number 42, it's Kyle Larson, who finds himself 10 points ahead of the cut line. And then in the number 9, Chase Elliott, who is 9 points above the cut line with that one stage win and playoff point from the stage 1 victory last Sunday as well. In the number 36, it's David Reagan, who's not participating in the racing this week, so he is going to forfeit his plus 8-point lead over the cut line and fall out of playoff contention for not being full time. And then it's Ricky Stenhouse Jr., has a 7-point lead over the cut, as well as the 10 of Eric Almirola, who finds himself again 7 points ahead of the cut line. The number 14 of Clinton Boyer sits 6 points ahead of the cut line, with Austin Dillon also sitting 5 points ahead. 22 of Joey Logano, the defending race winner, is 5 points ahead as well as Dillon. And then in the number 32, Corey LaJoie, Super Shoes right now finds himself in the playoffs by 4 points. Number 43, Bubba Wallace, is into the playoffs as well by only a 2-point margin. And into number 38, rookie John Hunter Nemechek finds himself only 1 point to the good over that playoff cut line. Number 21 of Matt Benedetto right now finds himself -1 to the cut line. A little bit of an upset for Guido in that 21 team. The 20 of Eric Jones, the weakest Joe Gibbs racing driver, is 2 points out of a playoff spot, with the number 34 of Michael McDowell sitting only -3, and the number 88 of Alex Bowman right now at -4. Obviously, with 25 races until the playoffs, a lot can change in these standings, but this is where the 16 playoff driver field will be set right now. Let's take a look at your TV schedule for the Pennzoil 400. On Friday, February 21st, 2020, you had practice sessions at 4 and 7:30 p.m. on Fox Sports 1. Then on Saturday, February 22nd, you had Busch Pole qualifying rained out at 2:30 on Fox Sports 1. And on Sunday, February 23rd, 2020, at 3:30 p.m. on Fox, it's the 2020 Pennzoil 400 the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Now let's take a look at your 48-driver NASCAR Cup Series entry list as they'll take to the Sin City. For Starcom Racing, driving the 00 Chevy, it's Rookie of the Year contender Quinn Hoff. And for the Chip Ganassi Racing duo of drivers, it's the Monster Energy number 1 Chevy, the hometown driver, Kurt Busch. In the Credit One Bank number 42 Chevy, ripping the high line all race long, Young Money, Kyle Larson. And for the Team Penske drivers, a trio of Ford entries coming to the track once again. For the Discount Tire number 2 crew, it's Brad Keselowski. And then in the Menards Pennzoil number 12, Ryan Blaney. Also in the Pennzoil number 22, the defending race winner, Joey Logano. For Childress Racing, it's a duo of Chevy entries. The Bass Pro Shops number 3 is going to see driver Austin Dillon. And in the Tame the Beast number 8, Xfinity Series winner here last fall, Tyler Reddick, a Rookie of the Year contender. For Stewart Haas Racing, 4 Mustangs coming to the track with the Busch Light number 4, seeing the closer, Kevin Harvick, his 100th NASCAR win here in 2018. The Smithfield number 10 will see A Squared, Eric Almirola, with the Blue Death number 14 seeing Clint Boyer. Then in the Production Alliance Group number 41, a brand new paint scheme for rookie Cole Custer. Roush Fenway Racing, it's a duo of Ford entries. Driving the Windham Rewards number 6, it's the Melon Man, Ross Chastain, filling in for Ryan Newman. And for the Fastenal number 17, Chris Buescher. Obviously, we miss Ryan Newman at the wheel, so if you would like to make a $6 donation to his charity to Rescue Ranch, visit the link in the description below. For Hendrick Motorsports, it's a quartet of Chevy entries. The Napa Auto Parts number 9 is going to see driver Chase Elliott with the Exalted 24, seeing William Byron. In the Ally Financial number 48, it's 7-time champion Jimmy Johnson. And for the Lumar Films number 88, Alex Bowman, the showman. Joe Gibbs Racing, it's the quartet of Toyota entries. FedEx number 11 is going to see last week's winner at Daytona, Denny Hamlin. And for the Snickers White number 18, winner of Friday night's truck race, Kyle Rowdy Busch, another hometown driver. In the Bass Pro Shops number 19, he's the 2017 winner here, Martin Truex Jr. And in the Irwin Tools number 20, that Jones boy, Eric Jones. Then for Germain Racing in the Geico number 13, it's driver Ty Dillon. And out of the Premium Motorsports stable in the GoTel number 15, Rookie of the Year contender Brandon Poole. Driving for the Wood Brothers on the number 21 Ford, it's Guido Matt DiBenedetto. And for Go Fast Racing, driving the Schluter Systems number 42 Ford, Super Shoes, Corey LaJoy. Front Row Motorsports, it's a duo of Ford entries with the Love Travel Stops number 34 at the hands of Michael McDowell. And in the Barry's Bullets number 38, Rookie of the Year contender John Hunter Nemechek. Then for JTG Darty Racing, driving the Natural Light number 37, it's going to be driver Ryan Preece. And in the Kroger number 47, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Richard Petty Motorsports and the Coca-Cola Energy number 43 Chevy, it's Bubba Wallace. And for Rick Ware Racing, a trio of entries. The number 51 Chevy's going to see driver Garrett Smithley. And in the number 52 Ford, making his debut with the team after a DNQ last week at Daytona, AJ Yaley. And in the Donate Life number 53 ride, it's Joey Gase. And for MBM Motorsports, driving the Manscaped Las Vegas.net number 66 Toyota, Timmy Hill. Then for Spire Motorsports, at the wheel of the 77 Chevy, it's Reed Sorensen, the NASCAR veteran. Then for Levine Family Racing, piloting the Rheem Procore number 95 Toyota, rookie Christopher Bell, who came oh so close to winning here last fall in the Xfinity Series. And making his Cup Series debut with Front Brothers Racing in the Toyota Certified Used Vehicles number 96, it's Monterrey, Mexico's Daniel Suarez. That's your rookies of the race. For Starcom Racing, in the 00, it's going to be Quinn Hoff. And in the Tame the Beast number 8, Richard Childress Racing, it's Tyler Reddick. The GoTel Premium Motorsports number 15 is going to see Brandon Poole. And in the Barry's Bullets Front Row Motorsports 38 ride, John Hunter Nemechek. And at the Stewart House Racing Stable in the Production Alliance Group number 41, it's Cole Custer. And for the number 95 Rheem Toyota for Levine Family Racing, Christopher Bell. Let's take a look at your driver odds for the Pennzoil 400. Your contenders leading the way at 9-2 will be two drivers, heads up both with Las Vegas wins. In the number 18, it's the Snickers Light Toyota of Kyle Busch, the hometown driver who's a one-time winner here in his career, as well as multiple truck and Xfinity Series wins. And in the Busch Light number 4, the closer Kevin Harvick, who, as I mentioned, won here in 2018. At 7-1, it's the driver of the number 22 defending race winner, Joey Logano. And with odds of 6-1, it's the number 2, Joey's teammate, Brad Keselowski. At 5-1, the best odds in the town, is the 2017 winner, Martin Truex Jr. Some of your long shots by far at 300-1, driving the Fastmail number 17, Chris Buescher, could easily bring value to any team. But at 100-1, you have two value picks of a driver. In the number 95, it's Christopher Bell, who, as I mentioned, came very close to winning here in the Xfinity Series race last fall. And in the number 3, don't count out driver Austin Dillon, a former Xfinity Series winner here just 5 years ago. In the number 80-1 odds, it's the driver of the 10, A squared, Eric Almirola. And at 60-1, it's going to be the driver of the 21, Matt DiBenedetto. Both of these Ford drivers A little bit of a long shot, but can bring you solid odds. Let's take a look at your race stats for the 2020 Pennzoil 400. The field's going to go for 267 laps of 400.5 miles around the 1.5-mile Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Stage 1 and Stage 2 are going to be 80 laps apiece, with the final stage being 107 laps, and your defending race winner is the 22 of Joey Logano. Don't forget to catch the 2020 Pennzoil 400 Sunday, February 23rd at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. Thank you guys so much for watching this NASCAR Cup Series race preview video. For more racing content, you can check out my newest video on the left, click the circle in the middle to subscribe, and check out that video on the right. It's one you don't want to miss. You can follow me on Twitter at KEMMO Cup Series. Remember to visit the link in the description below to donate to the Rescue Ranch in honor of Ryan Newman. And with another NASCAR video, this has been KEMMO on YouTube saying thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next motorsports video.